whoa, is this the dream car I was trying to go to Seattle for? Well, I went to Seattle for a Chrysler Crossfire. I don't know what I was thinking, but it wasn't as nice as it looked in pictures. So I come back, can't find the right colors for the interior, exterior that fits my parameters. So I changed my mind from the Crossfire. I started thinking about the Lotus Esprit, the one from Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts, and Richard Gere, the gray one. They were using a 1990, well, the movie's 1990, they were using like an 89 four-cylinder. They did make V8 Lotus Esprits. Started looking for those, couldn't find the right one. I found one in West Palm Beach, Florida, flew out there too. It did not have the right undercarriage, meaning it was all rusted. Anyhow, while I'm looking at Lotus Esprits, suggestions start telling me to look at the Lotus Evoras. And turns out the last handmade Lotus, the Lotus Evora GT, was only made from 2020 to 2021. I started getting interested because it's very analog still for a car that's so new. So what ends up happening is I'm doing my research, come across various videos of owners who own the Lotus Evora GT, and then of course there's a video of Jay Leno driving one of these, and so I'm like, okay dude, I like it, I like the idea, but I have too many red cars, so why don't I get like a gray, at least get the color from Pretty Woman. But then what ends up happening is I find one in Chicago, and the Chicago car had anyway, it was like a new car. It was like a 2020. The Chicago car had a tan interior. So, I've talked to the dealer. I'm thinking about getting plane tickets to get that Lotus. But while I'm researching, watching those videos over and over again, one day I was watching Jay Leno for the third time driving his Lotus Evora GT that Lotus company lent out to him. I fell asleep watching that video, and then I woke up the next day, and would you believe, the same Lotus, the very Lotus Jay Leno was driving in that video in Jay Leno's garage, the one he drove 500 miles on, came up for auction. I was like, whoa, there's an actual chance that I'm gonna get a Jay Leno driven car. Now, mind you, when Jay Leno drives cars and does a video, I don't think he drives more than 10, 15 miles. Let's say I take one of my cars and, what was Jay Leno gonna do? He's just gonna drive it a little bit and then stand next to it and make a video. But guess what? No, this is different. Lotus lent him the car for, I heard, about 20 days. The guy loves it. He does 500 miles on it. And I win the auction. So this is the Lotus Evora GT from his his Jay Leno's channel. You'll see his autograph right there. Where am I even looking at? No, there it is. Whoa, I think that's the Jay Leno autograph. So he repeatedly mentions in the Jay Leno garage video of the Lotus Evora GT that he does 500. He did 500 miles on this car because he had it for some time. So I bring this up because it seems like there's some truth to the law of attraction. Apparently, I go to sleep watching that video, and lo and behold, the same car comes up for auction. And we got it here. The other thing is, we all know Jay Leno's not gonna sell his cars. He doesn't need the money. He has no plans of selling his cars ever. Unless it's to sell a weak Tesla model for a plaid model, like that's when he's gonna sell one, because he doesn't need the same two cars. So I think this is one of the closest ways you can get a car driven by the man himself. The other thing is, it's a great car. I love it, and I hate to say this, but it does drive better than my Vipers. What else? Besides that, I've had the car for about 4 or 5 months. I just bought another car about 2 weeks ago. It's parked outside right now. I didn't want to have it in here so I could do a separate video on that car. Besides that, I would say that it is true, you know, if you keep searching for what you're looking for and you don't settle for, you know, something below, you know, you're gonna find it. Now, do I still want a Lotus Esprit? I do. Have I been looking great lately? Not really, but maybe we'll get one of those sometime. Besides that, what else did I want to mention? Is that immediately when I got the car, I got new tires on it. No, those are not the ones. Those are my 1996 Dodge Viper tires. The tires the original tires that came with this Lotus, I have them right here. And they're bagged and everything. And so these are new sets on it. Besides that, these are some of the cars I have. If you look at my older video, you'll notice the garage was way messier than this. So I've cleaned up. You'll notice I put my bikes on the walls to save some space. We got another bike here. Then you'll see those storage overhead storage that I've got installed here. Besides that, here's another thing I put up. So when I was in 10th grade high school in a geometry class, one of my favorite teachers of all time that I had from K through 12, he had one of these posters on his table. The cars were different, the poster wasn't this big, but I found one of these on eBay. It's got some of the cars I love. There you go, one of the Vipers right there. Besides that, what else do we have here? Yeah, so you know, I'll try to do more videos on these cars. By the way, this is my RT10 that I may have shown you guys before. Waited 26 years to get this car. In fact, I bought a 1994 Mazda Miata, and in my mind I was pretending that I was driving this. So that's there. If you guys know about this car, you know it doesn't come with windows or air conditioning. So it's not as practical as the Gen 2 Viper. So I had to get one of those too. There it is. It's a 96, so the stripes go through. What else? Yeah, so this is how it's going. I think I'm gonna stop with some of these purchases for a while and focus on some other stuff. Maybe get a bigger place so I could house more of these cars.